All right, let's talk about something super important for anyone running a business with vehicles: commercial auto insurance. We're going to dive into the big changes coming in 2025 and give you a simple guide so your crews can get on site no problem. So picture this. It's 6 a.m., your crew's all geared up, you pull up to a big job site, and the gate stays down. The guard walks over, takes one look at your insurance certificate, and hits you with a line just like this. And just like that, your entire day comes to a screeching halt. Sound familiar? It's a painfully common problem. See, the issue here isn't whether you're legal to drive on the highway. It's all about whether you're operational enough to get on that job site. The gate guard, or the vendor portal, they don't really care about state laws. They care about one thing: what the contract requires. And if your paperwork doesn't match, you're just not getting in. And let's be real, time is money. Every single minute your crew is just sitting there in the truck, unable to work, while you're frantically trying to get your insurance agent on the phone, that's cash draining right out of your pocket. The cost of that lost time, it's almost always way, way more than just getting the right coverage to begin with. So let's figure out how to avoid that mess completely. So what is the magic key? What's the one thing that gets you past that gate guard and satisfies pretty much every general contractor out there? There it is, $1 million. This has basically become the industry standard. When a site manager or a GC sees this number, it tells them you're a serious, professional operation that's ready to go. It's the number they expect to see. And it's not just about the $1 million amount. It's about how it's structured. They want to see it as a combined single limit, or CSL. So instead of having separate little buckets of money for injuries and property damage, a CSL policy just creates one big pool of coverage. It's so much simpler, cleaner, and way easier for them to quickly verify. And check this out. Here's a real-world example. A remodeler was paying just $21 more a month to get this exact coverage. $21. Think about that. That's nothing compared to the cost of having a 4-person crew sit around for hours, or worse, having to send them home and come back another day. The math on this is a no-brainer. Okay, this brings us to a really, really important point. You've got to understand there are two different tiers of coverage: what you need to be legal and what you need to be operational. They are not the same thing. And to make things just a little more complicated, 4 states are actually raising their legal minimums in 2025. You've got California, Virginia, and Utah kicking things off on January 1st, and then North Carolina joins in on July 1st. So this is the new absolute lowest bar you have to clear just to be on the road. And that's the key right there. State minimums are just the floor. They're the absolute bare minimum you need to have valid plates on your truck. But let me tell you, that floor is almost never, ever high enough to get you onto a commercial job site. This chart lays it out perfectly. State minimums, they keep you legal on the road. Contract requirements, they keep you working. One is set by the government, the other is set by the people who are paying you. And that's the difference. The state might be okay with their minimums, but your client, they're going to want to see that $1 million CSL. Now, just when you thought you had it all figured out, there's a third layer we have to talk about. If your work takes you across state lines, you might actually fall under federal rules. And trust me, that's a whole different ballgame. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, the FMCSA, has this simple 3-question check. Basically, are you getting paid to haul stuff? Do you cross state lines? And is your truck over a certain weight? If you answer yes to these, then the federal minimums kick in. And wow, just look at these numbers. The federal minimums are no joke. They start at $300,000 and shoot all the way up to $5 million. If these apply to you, they completely override any state minimum. This becomes your new legal floor, and it's a high one. Okay, so that's a lot of information, I know. But how do we actually fix this? The good news is there's a super simple plan you can put into action in like the next 15 minutes to make sure this never happens to you again. Seriously, it's this easy. Step 1, pick up the phone, call your insurance agent, and ask for a quote for a $1 million CSL policy. Step 2, fire off a clear, simple email to request that new certificate. And step 3, open up your calendar and plug in those 2025 dates so you don't get caught by surprise at renewal time. And hey, we're even going to give you the exact wording. You can literally copy and paste this into an email. Notice how specific it is? It asks for the $1 million CSL and even has a spot for adding the client as an additional insured, which is another thing they always ask for. Being this clear up front saves so much time and back and forth. Making this one simple switch isn't just about checking a box. It has real benefits. You'll get denied at the gate way less often. You'll get approved by those annoying vendor portals much faster. Your renewal audits will be a breeze. And all of that means less downtime for your crew and, frankly, a lot more peace of mind for you. So the next time one of your trucks pulls up to a job site, you'll be ready. With just one phone call and one email today, you can make sure that gate arm swings right up every single time. You're not just buying insurance, you're buying access, and that's priceless.